Now, while they might not be fetching 2.1 million rand per sardine, unlike the Ankole cattle, scores of fishermen are flocking to the south coast of KZN for the annual Sardine Run. Yesterday, a number of nets were pulled at Margate. It's still a hive of activity, and our senior reporter, Dason Tathia, couldn't help himself. He's gone to dust off his fishing rod and joining us now. Hello to you, Dason. So let's talk about sardine netters. It's always very exciting to watch. I've seen one in real life, but I haven't been back there for years. But I can see all the cars queuing up outside and behind you. At least it's a beautiful day where you are, nice and warm.
No, it's amazing, Gareth, but I think that I'm going to have lots of competition, even if I so much as tried to get a net out into the water. You mentioned it just now, there are lots of vehicles here. There are those that are netting themselves, but there are also those that have come through here just to watch. It is a major draw card. But the difficulty is that it's a moving target. Yesterday it was Margate. Today we are in Mtwalume. That's where many of these netters have gathered now. And I'm just going to try and take you to one of them. You'll see these vehicles that are parked behind us here. And these are the ones that are pulling these boats. There are other crew members that are on the backs here. It takes lots of people to actually get this kind of work done. So they need to make sure that they are also in a position to move in, because there's lots of competition here. There are lots of vehicles just like this one, people gathered everywhere. But right now it seems like it's going to be a while before this before the rush actually comes here. So the crews that you see here are preparing now to move over to the next spot. I'm just looking for one of the netters that I was speaking to earlier on. He was telling me that during the early parts of the season, a single crate can fetch anything between 1,000 rand or 1,500 rand. And later on in the season, that value drops. And even though right now they haven't even pulled out anything from here, there are already buyers that are lining up ready to make those purchases. So it is big business. It is it's also a recreational activity with many families coming out, and they are here to ensure that they can also get a bite of the action. I've just found Tony. Oh, Tony, you're a difficult man to track, and I can, if you could just turn this way for me, and I can understand why, because you're keeping an eye out on the ocean. You were telling me earlier that although I can't see it, you have a sense of what's to come.
Yeah, you know, just over 40 years, 45 years in the game, watching sardines from a young boy, and yeah, from my dad's time. My dad was he was a pilot for the guys in the Sapingo when they used to net, and yeah, from a little boy I've been netting, and then it's about 22 years now that I'm on my own.
So give me the inside scoop here, Tony. I see everyone is gathered around, not quite sure what to do. Are we going to see any of those sardines today?
Yeah, I'm sure, because now as the water is going down, we can see the fishes coming up. Like now, while I was busy there, you called me, but there's huge shoals going past us here in that discolored water, and all the way, right from Port Edward, right up to Ifafa. Now at the moment, the fish is spread out everywhere.
It's a beautiful sight, Tony, but maybe just quickly take me through what you actually have to do to ensure that you are able to net successfully.
Look, the sea condition is going to be good for us to launch. At the moment now here where we are at Mtwalume, the river is flowing, the rocks are showing, so we cannot launch here. We wouldn't take chances. We might go up to Ifafa and launch the boat there, and with all our crew and the vehicles. And yeah, we might get a shot maybe Baisley or Ifafa, but here it's going to be difficult here.
Tony, just confirm this for me. It's still early in the season. What would people be paying now for crate?
Look, yesterday they netted at Margate. They started off 1.5, but I heard that it was a bit high. So the guys got 1,000 rand a crate, and I think in the end they sold them for 800 rand a crate. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know later, but till about 3 o'clock they were getting 800 rand to 1,000 rand a crate.
100%. Tony, I'll let you leave it there. I know that you still need to rush off to the next location. Gareth, you heard there is it's big business, and it sounds now like they're just assessing the situation here and deciding where to move to so that they can ensure that they actually have a successful day of netting.
Yeah, it's not Ankole cattle at all going for 2.1, but there's a lot of crates on those top of those buckies behind you, so a lot of money that could be fished out of this as well. I'm just curious, Dason, before I let you go, just very briefly, how regulated is this? Is this every boat for itself, or is there at least regulations in place? If you say everyone's trying to get what they can, how well controlled is this?
Well, what's very important right now is the permit, and you'll see that some of these buckies have a number on them, and that relates to their permit to be here and to do this kind of netting. But for others that are doing it on a small scale, there doesn't seem to be much regulation. It is, as I said before, these guys do it every single season. So all of them are well prepared. They have all of their required documents in place, and they make sure that they get out to where the sardines are.
Yeah, Dason Tathia, thank you very much. Off camera, he's hiding away his fishing rod. I know he is. We're going to catch him with his waders and fishing rod in the tide a little bit later. Dason Tathia at the Sardine Run for us. Let's hope it's a successful day for all of those netters.